Send the answers on WhatsApp. Devangi, the last one. Please rethink about the last one, Devangi. Rest all are correct. Yeah, now it is correct. What about others? Hiba, first is correct, second is correct. In the third, fourth one, you have to tell me only one of them will be functional group, na? तीन चार चार functional group नहीं होते. Okay, you have to choose which of them will be the functional group.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so which is the functional group? You have to mark that only, not the rest of the others. Okay,
So only all,
only
all.
al. Which for which question?
Okay, hold on.
Write it down, na? Write it down. Do it once again. And in the fourth one, you are fourth one में आपने शायद कुछ mistake किया है. नहीं, fourth one ठीक है. Tarif, Abdullah, send the answers, guys.
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir. I'm sending.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Tell me, Hiba.
for the third one, I only took a night time.
Sorry.
For the third one, I only
हाँ, you send the answer ना. You send the answer. आप
okay.
उसको फिर से दोबारा से लिख के कर दीजिए. ठीक है. Circle the functional group. Only the functional group. Okay. You have to choose which of them will be the functional group depending on the priority. Hiram, you can also start doing this. Okay. I will wait 3 more minutes and please come in time. Waziha, you also please come in time now. Else is here. Yeah, now it is correct, Hiba. Very good. What about the fifth one, Hiba?
Oh, I didn't see, so I'll send it.
Sure. Tarif, I have not received your answer till now. Please send whatever you have done quickly. All of you, please send whatever you have done. Iram, आपने सवालों को लिख लिया? Iram, did you write all the questions?
No, sir, I'm nothing.
हाँ, write all the questions, okay? फिर उसको आराम से आंसर लिख लीजिएगा. Waziha, you also first write all the questions. Tarif, first one is wrong. Second one is correct. You have to choose one of them, na? Wrong. Fourth one is also wrong. Third one is also wrong. Revise कीजिए guys. पढ़िए आप लोग. For the first one, we have two from the list of functional group. We have ketone and we have aldehyde. But we know that aldehyde has higher priority. That means this will be the functional group. So what is the functional group here? Functional group is Al. In this case, we have only one functional group from the list of functional group, that is OH. So this will be the functional group, that is all. Here I have, oh my God, who was that? Yes, Yusuf. Okay, in the third case, we have amine, OH, that is alcohol, and nitrile. So in this case, nitrile is going to be the functional group because it is having the highest priority. In the next case, we have the ketone and amine. So out of ketone and amine, obviously, ketone is having highest priority. That is why this will be functional group. The functional group will be suffix -one. In this case, we have three. We have the ketone, we have the nitrile, and we also have an amide group here. So from all of these three, we know that amide is going to be the functional group. Okay, amide is going to be the functional group. Write this down fast.
Sir, I have sent the answers.
तारीफ हमने तो बताया ना आपको. Your answers are wrong.
Okay, sir.
You can see na.
Only that first one is wrong. The
Only
and
first
third.
one is
No, sir. First
one is wrong.
yes, sir.
Second
First
one is
and
wrong.
third.
Okay,
No,
what about the
no,
fourth
sir.
one?
Second I put oil. Second
Fourth
I put
one?
oil.
Please
And third one is wrong. Fourth is correct and fifth is correct. Only first
Fourth is
and the
correct.
third is.
Fourth is correct. Wait. Fourth is correct.
As a fourth I put oil as no.
Tarif, turn your page and send the photo.
Okay.
What
No,
what
sir,
you have
I'll
written?
check. So first is yes, sir. First
Tarif,
is
wait a second.
wrong.
Tarif, wait a second. Wait a second. You turn the page. You have written chemistry. That means this is not your fair notebook, right?
Sir, it's it's a continued page.
What?
I wrote something else before.
Why? Why don't you have a notebook for chemistry? Send me notes from the previous class now, what you have written in the previous class. You have those things. And you
Yes,
have
sir,
to have
that
one
is-
notebook, na? Why you're having, why you're writing anything else in the chemistry notebook? Okay. Fifth one is also wrong. Please see properly. You have written amine, but it is amide. Don't be in a hurry. Abdullah, why I did not get any answer from you? Yes, Abdullah, why I did not get any answer from you? Yeah, Abdullah, you're not present. Abdullah, you're not in the class or what? Fine. Right, next topic. Unsaturation. At the first point, it tells about the presence of single, double, or triple bond. Double bond is represented by En. Triple bond is represented by Yn. If no double bond or triple bond is present, if no double bond or triple bond is present, then An is used. Then An is used. Tell me for this one, what will be used? An, En, or Yn?
An.
Yeah, An will be used. Okay. What will be used here? An. What about here? What will be used here?
En.
En. What about this? What will be used? हाँ, but there are two double bonds ना, यहाँ पे क्या use करेंगे? Di-En. Okay, fine. याद रहेगा आप लोगों को, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, also now please see. ठीक है. Why I've drawn it in a straight line and all of these are in zigzag? Because this one carbon, this carbon, there are 4 carbons here. Okay, these are the 4 carbon atoms. This carbon atom is sp hybridized, this carbon atom is also sp hybridized. And what is the structure of every sp hybridized molecules? Sp hybridized molecules are linear in structure, and that is why it is like a line, one line. And in this case the unsaturation will be yn. Can all of you see that? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Right, next. ठीक है. यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या है, देखिए, you have 2 double bonds. So for 2 double bonds we have di-en, and then we have a triple bond, and that is why it will be di-e9. Okay, if we have something like this, so this will be named as ene. What will be this, guys? Tell me.
Di-en.
Yeah, di-en. Di-en. Okay. Write some questions. Locate the unsaturation. And write how to represent them. ठीक है, तो आपको लिखना है उसमें, you will circle it and then you will write whether it is di-en or yn or what else. Okay, you have to also locate where are the unsaturations. Please write number 1. Again, send the answer on WhatsApp. Seventh question will please. Sorry, sixth question.
So,
Tell me.
so I have to circle the unsaturation.
हाँ, you have to solve. For example, आप ऐसे कीजिएगा यहाँ.
Okay.
Wherever you see double bond or triple bond, you have to circle that. Fifth one is not right. Waziha, fifth one is not right. When you have double bond and triple bond, then the way of writing it is, first of all, you write about double bond, then you write about the triple bond. Okay. So first of all, you write whether it is en, di-en, tri-en, and then you write whether it is di-in, yn, or what else. Abdullah, looking at your answer, en. And third one is not right. Fourth one is not right. Fifth one is not right. Sixth one is right, and first and second is right. Please rethink about the others. Now it is correct. Waziha, very good. Devangi, correct. First one, second one, third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, very good. Was very Devangi. Very good, Devangi. Very good. Heba, correct, 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 correct. Again, same thing. En will be occurring first, and then you will write about double bond first, and then the triple bond. Okay, Heba. Fifth
So
wale
which
mein.
was
Fifth one. So you have triple bonds also, and you have a double bond also, right? So you write first of all about the double bond. What is a double bond? En, right?
Yeah.
And then you write di.
okay?
Okay, like this. Correct. Very good, Iram. Everything is right. Abdullah, when you have three triple bond, तो क्या use होगा बताइए? Sorry, when you have three double bonds, and what you will use? What is the word used for three? जैसे डाई होता है उसी तरह थ्री के लिए क्या होता है अब्दुल्ला? ट्राई ना, तो फिर ट्राई लिखिए ना आप. डाई ईएन लिखा आपने, ट्राई ईएन भी तो लिख सकते हैं. If you have three double bonds, then it will be what? Tri-en. Tri-en. Yusuf, I have not got any answer from you. Please send whatever you have done till now. All of you, please send whatever you have done till now. Then I will start the rest of the class. Yusuf, send me the answer. Tarif, send me the answer. Yeah, Yusuf and Tarif, please send the answers. तारीफ and Yusuf, can I get something from you guys? हाँ और ना, कुछ जवाब नहीं है आप लोगों का. Yes, Yusuf, are you there?
Sir, I'm not getting fourth.
What you're not getting? Keep your
Fourth
mic on.
question.
You send whatever you have done till now.
Okay, sir.
Same goes for Yusuf. And send it quick. It should not take much time. Yusuf, what about you? How many double bonds are there in the third question, Tarif?
Sir, that I had little doubts at that.
Why you have doubt for that? You can't identify double bonds.
That is
Huh?
Yes, sir, that
Speak
is
properly. What you are saying, can you please speak properly?
nothing, sir.
How many double bonds are there in the third question?
3,
How many triple bonds are there?
1.
One triple bond is there. Can you locate it? I said to locate it, to circle things, right? I have not circled it. You see the problem? You don't do what I ask you to do, right? How many double bonds can you see in the sixth question? Yes.
No bond.
So why you have written di-en? First thing I taught you guys how to identify double bonds, how to write double bonds in bond line structure. If you have two lines, it is a double bond. If you have one line, it is a triple bond. If you have one line, it is a single bond. If you have three lines, it is a triple bond. I think you can identify lines in 11th standard. I'm asking for that at least. Okay. If there is two lines, it is double bond. If it is one line, it is single bond. If it is three lines, it is triple bond. I don't think it's complicated. Even if you ask someone in the 8th class to do it, they can do it. Okay, there is no chemistry here. You just need to identify lines. Here you have two lines. That means it is what, double bond. This is also double bond. When you have two double bonds, the word for two is di. The word for double bond is en. Here you have 1, 2, and 3. All of these are double bonds. How many double bonds do we have? We have 3 double bonds. Word for 3 is tri. Word for double bond is en. Similarly, here also you have 1, 2, and 3. You have 3 double bonds. Word for 3 is tri. Word for double bond is en. Here we have 1 double bond and 2 triple bonds. Word for double bond is en. Word for 3 triple bonds. Sorry, word for 2 triple bonds. 2 is di. Triple bond is yn. Here we don't have anything. That is why it will be an. If you don't have C, I have written the last point also. If no double or triple bond is present, then an is used. I'm really disappointed with you guys. If you can't identify 2 lines, 3 lines, and 1 lines, then you are not paying attention, nothing else. And I don't think anyone will disagree with me on this. There is no room for confusion here. Write a note. if no functional group is present in the structure, then E is used. For example, okay, so in this structure, we don't have any functional group.
So,
Tell me.
can you share the screen, please?
Oh, I'm not sharing the screen. My bad. Okay, for this structure, we don't have any functional group and hence we use E. What will be the unsaturation? Unsaturation will be En. Okay. यहाँ पे chlorine is not in the list of functional group. That is why we are seeing there is no functional group present. A similar example will be since there is no functional group, E will be used. Unsaturation is di. Also write the answer from the questions also. En, di-en, tri-en, tri-en, en, di-en, and An. All of you wrote this, yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Right, next. Third, parent chain. We also call this root, the root chain, or we also call this the main chain. We also call this the skeleton of structure. Okay, we will identify this as parent. Okay, we will talk about this chain as parent chain. Now, in case of parent, there are two different problems that we need to deal with. First of all, we need to deal on how to name the parent. And before naming the parent, we need to know how to choose the parent in the structure. How to choose the parent. Okay, so these are the two main problems. Now, the parent chain will tell me about the number of carbon atoms only. Okay, what it is going to tell me? It is only going to tell me about the number of carbon atoms in the parent chain. So first of all, I will talk about how to name. How to name the parent. So please write here number of carbons and the name of parent. How are you going to call it? So if you have one carbon atom, then the name of parent will be meth. If you have two carbon atoms, it will be eth. Three carbon atoms, then it will be, tell me guys, for three carbon atoms?
Prop.
Very good. Then for four?
Bute.
हाँ ठीक है, तो इस तरह से लिखिएगा थर्ड फोर्थ. थर्ड इज, कुछ लोगों को नहीं आ रहा होगा, तो prop, bute. Fifth one is pent. Sixth one is hex. Seventh one is hept, right? Eighth is oct. Ninth is non. And 10 is dec. Okay. Now also write a note here. Add cyclo before parent. If parent is a ring. Okay, so for example, if you have something like this, so this whole structure is having how many carbon atoms? 6 carbon atoms, but it is a ring. That is why it will be cyclo. It will be cyclo hex. In comparison to this structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also having 6 carbon. It is only hex, since this is not a ring. Write this down. Let me know once you're done. Raise your hand once you're done, guys. Write this down quickly. Moving on to the next part, that is how to choose a parent. Okay? How to choose a parent. Before that, write a terminology that is known as terminal carbons. These are carbon at the end of a chain. ठीक है? For example, you have this type of structure. यहाँ पे आपके पास कौन से terminal carbons है? This is the terminal carbon and this is the terminal carbon. If you have something like this, then you have 3 terminal carbons. This is the end, this is another end, this is another end. अच्छा, अब जैसे मान लीजिए आपके पास, if you have something like this, OH, तो यहाँ पे ना, ये देखिए आपके पास, this is a terminal carbon and this is the last carbon. इसके बाद OH है. You have only 3 carbon atoms here. For example, more you can write COOH. If you have this case, then you have 2 terminal carbons. This is one of the terminal carbons, and this C is the terminal carbon. You can write something more. Here you have 4 terminal carbon atoms. सबको समझ में आया? What is terminal carbon? Yes or no? Please tell me. All of you understood this? Yes or no? What is terminal carbon?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Anyone having any doubt?
So,
Tell me.
in the OH example, there's 2 terminal carbons.
In the OH,
Example, there's 2 terminal carbons.
there are 2 terminal carbons. This is the last carbon, right? And this is the last carbon, right? Carbons at the end of the chain. That means chain
Yeah.
आपका क्या होता है? Tell me.
Yeah, but it's connected to OH.
वैसे तो यहाँ पे भी आपके पास हाइड्रोजन कनेक्टेड होंगे ना? There will be 2 hydrogens here. Remember?
Yes, sir.
तो chain जो होता है ना, it is carbon chain. ठीक है? When I say chain, it is carbon chain. Got it?
Yes.
हाँ, तो carbon chain में तो ये last है, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct? है ना? ये last है. अच्छा, Waziha is asking what if it is a ring? No terminal carbon. Okay, Waziha? Okay, there will be no terminal carbon in the ring. चलिए, इसको लिख लिया आप लोगों ने? जल्दी लिखिए इसको. And then you are going to write second question, that is how to choose a parent. Right? It should be as long as possible. What does this mean? It means it should be from terminal to terminal. Okay, when you are having open chain structure, in that case, it should be from terminal to terminal. आप लोग यहाँ बीच से कहीं से नहीं start कीजिएगा. Okay, you not start to choose the parent chain like this. ऐसे 3 carbon atom. This is not the parent. Okay, you have to start from terminal and end at the terminal. आप यहाँ से start की, यहाँ पे ऐसे खत्म नहीं कर सकते. This is my parent. No, you cannot do that. It should be as long as possible. That means terminal to terminal. But make sure it includes. This is very important. This is going to ease your process of choosing terminal carbon, choosing the parent chain. It should include, make sure it includes number 1, functional group. Functional group. Second, comma लिखिए. If not, that means if you don't have any functional group, then double bond. यहाँ पे comma लिखिए. If not, if there is no functional group and no double bond, then make sure it has the triple bond. Okay. Then you write next. If there is no functional group or double bond or triple bond, then go for the longest chain. यहाँ पे I will just change the view. I need a light background because I need to highlight a few things. Okay. Sorry for so much of brightness. Writing that thing is working, no? Yeah. I don't know why in black it does not work. See, if I will keep the background like this, it happens. I mean, it just changes the color somehow. I don't know why it does not work. It happens like this. Okay. All of you wrote this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, next. देखिए, let us see an example. Why I'm choosing this one. Okay, let's suppose we have a structure like this, and there is another structure like this. Now, the only difference between these two structure is that this is containing OH group. Okay, there is no other difference. The carbon atoms is same in both of them, right? See, the carbon atoms is same in both of them. I'm just copy pasting it, but adding a OH group in this carbon atom. Like this. Okay. Now, if you look at this one, how many terminal carbons are there? 1, 2, and 3. Let me name it A, B, and C. Does this, the first structure, the A structure, does it have any functional group, double bond or triple bond? Yes or no? Please tell me.
No, sir.
No. So the longest chain will be this one. Right? Yes or no? Please tell me. Can all of you see that? This will be the longest chain. And if you start from B and if you go towards A, it will be how many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. If you start from B and go to C, it will be again 4 carbon atoms. But if you start from A to C, this will be what? How many carbon atoms? 5 carbon atoms, right? So you have 3 choice. If you go to A to B, 4 carbon, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you have B to C. If you choose that chain, it is again 4 carbon atoms. But if you choose A to C, then it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. A to C is how many carbon atoms? 5 carbon atoms. So which is the parent? Tell me. Which is the parent?
A to C 5 carbon.
Yeah, A to C is the 5 carbon. That is the chain. Similarly, यहाँ पे भी अगर हम देखें, there are 3 terminal carbons, right? No, not that one. My bad. This one. And also not this one. This is the terminal carbon. यहाँ पे भी हम इसको A, B, and C name देते हैं, right? Here also, A to B is 4 carbon. B to C is 4 carbon. A to C is 5 carbon. But यहाँ पे कौन सा होगा बताइए? Which will be the parent in this case?
A to B.
What will be the parent? A to B will be the parent, right? Or B to C will be the parent. Anything you can take. Yes or no? Now, do you guys see the difference? यहाँ पे, right? अच्छा. Let's suppose यहाँ पे एक और आपसे एक difference और हम कर देते हैं यहाँ पे. ध्यान से देख के ना, जो लोग आंसर अगर नहीं कर रहे हैं ना, उनको नहीं आएगा समझ में. ठीक है, फिर बोलिएगा कि सर समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. I'm asking simple questions यहाँ पे. कितने कार्बन है एटलीस्ट उसको आंसर करते रहिए, तो धीरे धीरे आपको समझ में आएगा. चुपचाप बैठे रहिएगा, नहीं समझ में आएगा कुछ भी. ठीक है, आपको चाहिए कि सर आखिर का बता दीजिए सर आंसर कैसे आएगा. इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन लाइक दैट. You have to start like with little things. You are going to get the answer. Now things are going to change. This will be 5 carbon atoms. B2 still, this is still 4. This is going to be 6 carbon atoms, right? यहाँ पे भी चेंजेस आ जाएंगे, चल भी 5 and 6, ठीक है। बट इन दिस केस विच इज वन, ये है आपके पास, राइट? यस और नो? नाउ लेट अस टेक द सी केस. In the C case, we have everything is same, but we also have a double bond here. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे भी आपके पास what are the terminal carbons? You have A, you have B, and you have C. Here A to B is 5 carbon, B to C is 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons, and A to C is 6 carbons. यहाँ पे बताइए which will be the parent?
B to C.
What about others? Are you guys getting why the parent is changing in each cases? Devangi, tell me. Devangi, are you understanding these three things? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What about Heba?
So can you explain the last one? The C.
Last one. ठीक है, आप पढ़िए पहले. How to choose the parent? Read it out loud. I want to hear that.
As long as possible.
Sorry.
It should
How to
be-
choose a parent?
It should
It
be
should be.
as long as possible.
Mhm.
But make sure it includes functional group. If not
Mhm.
double bond, if not triple bond.
है ना? That means what are the things we have to include? Functional group, double bond, and triple bonds, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm choosing A and A to B, तो वहां पे हमारे पास if I'm choosing A to B, then I am taking care of functional group, but I am ignoring the double bond. I cannot ignore the double bond, right? If the double bond is present, it should be in the parent chain, correct?
Yeah.
So how it can be if I choose the parent chain from B to C, है ना?
Okay.
Got
so
it?
you include the functional group and the double bond.
हाँ, it should contain, if it is having a triple bond also, then it should contain triple bond. But let's say for example, आपके पास यहाँ पे कुछ इस तरह से ट्रिपल बॉन्ड है, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे आप किसको चूज करेंगे, है ना? यू कैन आइदर चूज द डबल बॉन्ड और ट्रिपल बॉन्ड. सो व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू चूज, डबल बॉन्ड और ट्रिपल बॉन्ड?
Double bond.
डबल बॉन्ड, क्योंकि प्रायोरिटी देख रहे हैं, इट इज ऑल्सो द प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर, राइट? इट्स ऑल्सो प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर, ठीक है?
Yes.
And let's suppose you have something like this. ट्रिपल बॉन्ड है यहाँ पे, अच्छा यहाँ पे नहीं केस बनेगा इसका, चलिए ठीक है. सो इन दिस केस इट विल बी B to C. Okay, please write this down. If you want to test someone that if do they know how to choose the parent chain correctly or not, then this is a very good example to give them. Okay, whenever you are confused about parent chain, always come to this example. Done, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Done, sir.
Write a question. Identify the functional group, unsaturation, and parent chain. And following. सर पेरेंट चेन में ए बी सी हमें खुद लिखना पड़ेगा। हाँ देखिए पेरेंट चेन में आपको पास बस ऐसे लिखना पड़ेगा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट मी डू दिस फर्स्ट वन फॉर यू गाइस, ओके। सी फंक्शनल ग्रुप, oic acid, unsaturation, double bond, en. So the parent should include both of these things. So the parent will start from here, like this, and it will include this carbon atom also. Okay. Now, how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what will be the parent? Parent हो जाएगा आपके पास 5 कार्बन की वजह से पेंट। Got it? Yes or no? Please tell me. Okay. I need these 3 things. ऐसे फंक्शनल ग्रुप क्या है, अनसैचुरेशन क्या है, पेरेंट क्या है। Okay. That's it. No matter how you're going to do it. Any questions, guys? Devangi, Ram, Hiba, Tarif, Abdullah, and Waziha. Any questions?
No, sir.
No, ना? Okay. वजीहा, अब आपको समझ में आ गया कैसे करना है? आवाज ही नहीं आती, ये सब लोग कैसे बोलते हैं आप लोग? हाँ नहीं, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही वजीहा। ओके फाइन, आई थिंक यू गॉट इट।
So,
यस रम, टेल मी।
सर आपने साइक्लिक में कहा था कि उसमें कोई टर्मिनल कार्बन्स नहीं होते, राइट? तो उसमें पेरेंट चेन कैसे लिखेंगे हम?
उसमें आप पेरेंट चेन स्टार्ट करिए ना, कोई भी ऐसे कार्बन से जहां से आपके पास, आई मीन व्हाट विल बी द पेरेंट चेन होगा। चेन इज जस्ट द नंबर ऑफ लाइक द कार्बन एटम्स। So start from here. You have to include this, right? Because this is the carbon that is having functional group. यहाँ से start कीजिए, यहाँ तक खत्म कर दीजिए। कितने कार्बन हो गए? How many carbon is this? 6. तो पेरेंट क्या हो जाएगा आपके पास?
6 कार्बन।
6 कार्बन तो हो गया। नाम क्या लिखिएगा क्या आप? क्या बोलते हैं?
X।
नहीं, रिंग है तो साइक्लोहेक्स,
ओ साइक्लिक।
है ना? ठीक है। Waziha, looking at your answer, first one is डाई-en क्यों लिखा है आपने? वजीहा, why it is di-en? It will be only en ना, एक डबल बॉन्ड है यहाँ पे। कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड को देखते हैं सिर्फ, ओके? कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड और कार्बन कार्बन ट्रिपल बॉन्ड में en और yn आता है। ओके, वी हैव ओनली वन डबल बॉन्ड। कैन यू सी इट वजीहा? I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. Can you please rejoin? Please rejoin वजीहा। ठीक है। हिबा, आप एक बहुत बड़ी गलती कर रही हैं। Why do you think I write it like this? Functional group, unsaturation, and then the parent. हमने तो उल्टा नहीं करने को कहा ना। always start with functional group, then the unsaturation. And if you don't know the functional group and unsaturation, you'll not be able to find out the parent now, because the parent should contain functional group and unsaturation. Right, Heba?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो स्टार्ट कीजिए आप कहाँ से? फंक्शनल
Function.
ग्रुप, देन दी अनसैचुरेशन, देन दी पेरेंट.
Yes.
ठीक है. सेकंड वाला भी गलत है आपका, बिकॉज इट विल बी साइक्लोहेक्स. अनसैचुरेशन इज करेक्ट, फंक्शनल ग्रुप इज करेक्ट. नहीं, ये उल्टा 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 किया हुआ है आपने, बस इस वजह से हेक्स नहीं है. हिबा आप थोड़ा सा ध्यान से लिखिए, ठीक है ना? यू
Yes.
कट द होल पेज एंड देन राइट इट वंस अगेन.
Okay.
ध्यान से, आप बिल्कुल नहीं लिख रहे हैं. नंबर कीजिए आप. हमने यहाँ पे नंबर लिख के पेरेंट को नाम दिया ना, 5 कार्बन. नंबरिंग कीजिए, ठीक है? अंदाजी मत कीजिए, ठीक है ना? अंदाजा कुछ मत लगाइए. राइट एवरीथिंग डाउन, सर्कल एवरीथिंग, ठीक है? जो जो चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है.
So I have to write the number on the.
हाँ, नंबर भी कीजिए ना, इस तरह से 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah.
ठीक.
I will
ओके,
write.
वजीहा. वजीहा, कैन यू हियर मी नाउ? आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही अभी भी, वजीहा. बाकियों के तो आंसर भी नहीं आ रहे हैं कुछ भी. तारीफ एंड अब्दुल्ला, नो आंसर्स फ्रॉम यू टिल नाउ. अच्छा, अब्दुल्ला has sent an answer. कुछ भी लिख रहे हैं आप अब्दुल्ला, ध्यान दीजिए. कुछ भी लिख रहे हैं आप, डांट सुन लीजिएगा. आप लोग अपने अभी अभी तो आप लोग का एग्जाम नहीं हो रहा ना, आप लोग इतने दिमाग पे प्रेशर क्यों डाल रहे हैं? जो फंक्शनल ग्रुप का लिस्ट दिया हुआ है उसको खोल के रखिए, वहां से लिखिए. हाँ वसीहा, यू आर सेइंग समथिंग. आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है. वसीहा, वेट अ सेकंड. इरम, कैन यू प्लीज टर्न योर माइक ऑन?
यस.
फर्स्ट वन गलत है, आपको दिख रहा है? जो पेरेंट आपने चूज किया है वो गलत दिख रहा है आपको?
एक मिनट.
हाँ, देखिए, एक तो टर्मिनल कार्बन्स भी आपने मिस कर दिए हैं, राइट? देखिए इरम, इज देयर एनी कार्बन आफ्टर दिस? ये टर्मिनल है ना इरम?
कौन सा वाला सर?
ये ग्रीन जो हमने अभी पेंट किया, दिस ग्रीन वन हियर,
या.
ये भी टर्मिनल है जो आपको आपको दिखा, ठीक है? उसके बाद देखिए ये कार्बन, दिस कार्बन हियर, ये भी टर्मिनल है ना? इसके बाद तो कोई कार्बन नहीं है और, राइट इरम?
राइट.
एंड ये आपने आइडेंटिफाई किया करेक्टली. अब बताइए, जो पेरेंट होता है दैट शुड इंक्लूड व्हाट?
फंक्शनल ग्रुप.
इस कार्बन को इंक्लूड करना पड़ेगा. अब बताइए किधर जाएं हम, डी की तरफ जाएं या ए और बी की तरफ जाएं?
डी की तरफ. राइट.
डी की तरफ जाएंगे. डबल बॉन्ड नहीं चाहिए हमें, पेरेंट में डबल बॉन्ड भी तो चाहिए ना. बात आ रही समझ में रम?
पर सर डी से क्यों नहीं स्टार्ट किया?
ठीक है, डी से स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. अब बताइए किधर जाएं?
ओके, अच्छा.
ठीक है. तो अब
हमें
good way of
बाइफरकेट
doing-
नहीं करना.
ऐसे किधर भी ऐसे नहीं होगा ना. तो एक ही चेन, मतलब चेन में आपके पास ब्रांचेस नहीं होते हैं, राइट? या वन सिंगल चेन ऐसे सीधा. ओके, सीधा का मतलब ऐसे नहीं कि स्ट्रेट रहेगा हमेशा. ओके, इट मींस दैट देयर विल बी नो ब्रांचिंग. ओके, अ गुड वे ऑफ
Yes.
चूजिंग. हाँ, टेल मी. हमको कंप्लीट करने दीजिए, एक सेकंड. A good way of choosing the parent carbon is that you start from that terminal which is nearest to the functional group. तो आपके पास जो फर्स्ट केस है उसमें which is the terminal carbon nearest to functional group C. अब उसके बाद आप देखिए डबल बॉन्ड या ट्रिपल बॉन्ड है या नहीं, अदरवाइज यू कैन गो टू द लॉन्गेस्ट चेन. इस तरह से डबल बॉन्ड था तो डबल बॉन्ड की तरफ चले जाइए आप. ठीक है. थर्ड केस में आप देखिए यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोगों ने तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप ही नहीं पहचान पा रहे हैं अभी तक. Until unless it is COOH आप लोग को दिखेगा नहीं क्या? This is carboxylic acid, है ना? इरम आपने भी इसको गलत किया हुआ है. This is your functional group. वो एक एसिड. हाँ या ना, कुछ बोलिएगा आप लोग. कितना
हाँ.
गलती कर रहे हैं फंक्शनल ग्रुप में अभी तक. ठीक है. अब देखिए उसके बाद अनसैचुरेशन. अनसैचुरेशन में हमारे पास क्या क्या चीजें हैं यहाँ पे? टेल मी. इन अनसैचुरेशन वी हैव two things,
Double
right?
bond and triple bond.
Double bond and triple bond. We have double bond and also triple bonds. लेकिन डबल बॉन्ड और ट्रिपल बॉन्ड दोनों को इंक्लूड करना चेन में सही नहीं है. यहाँ पे आपके पास टर्मिनल कार्बन देखिए A, B and C. ठीक है. टर्मिनल कार्बन विल बी द चेन विल बी समथिंग लाइक दिस, है ना. और इस चेन में हमारे पास क्या आ रहा है? सिर्फ और सिर्फ डबल बॉन्ड ही आ सकता है. सो इफ यू सी दैट देयर इज अ डबल बॉन्ड एंड ट्रिपल बॉन्ड which is not including the carbon chain. ठीक है. यहाँ पे either you can use the double bond or the triple bond in the chain to contain the functional group. So we are going to choose the double bond because it is having more priority. Now in this case we have unsaturation which is only En, है ना. Because ये जो आपके पास part है, this is not a part of function, it is not a part of parent chain. That is why we are not writing this in the unsaturation right now. ठीक है. So the only parent chain, the double bond and triple bond in the parent chain are included. This will be very rare of rare cases. That is why I have given you an example here only. कभी कभी ऐसा होगा that you are having a double bond and a triple bond, or a double bond and another double bond, or a triple bond and another triple bond, which are such that they do not include the parent chain. उसमें आपको choose करना पड़ेगा. Either you are going to choose a double or the triple bond. In this case, we are going to choose double because it is having more priority. And now the parent, it will be first carbon atom, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Parent will be hex in this case. In the fourth case, this is my functional group. Functional group is amine. And then the unsaturation is En. And how many carbons do I have? This is the parent chain. Carbon atoms we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The parent is going to be 5 carbon, and it is a ring. It will be cyclopent. ठीक है. So these are the answers. यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या हो जाएगा? This is functional group is OL, unsaturation is AN, and the parent is 6 carbon ring, and that is why it is going to be cyclohex. अभी स्टार्टिंग में ना आप लोग प्लीज ये सारी चीजें को लिखा कीजिए. ठीक है. इट इज व्हाट कार्बन एंड इट इज प्रेजेंट इन अ रिंग और नॉट. अब बताइए किसको किसमें डाउट है. हाँ, somebody was saying ना सर. नहीं है किसी को डाउट? टेल मी फास्ट गाइस. डाउट नहीं तो फिर लिखिए इसको. Devangi, Hiba, all of you? No doubt till now?
No, sir.
ठीक है. Please write this down. I will give you homework similar to this only. ठीक है. एग्जाम में लेकिन आपको इस तरह के बहुत रेयर चांसेस हैं इस तरह के कुछ सवाल किए जाए. ठीक है. जहाँ पे आपके पास डबल बॉन्ड इस तरह से. Most of the times